The next presentation is very, very interesting. It is from RevRag.AI, titled AI Agents for Sales, Onboarding and Support. The company's co-founder CEO, Ashutosh Prakash Singh, will be presenting the solution. His background is he's a Bangalore-based startup creating, RevRag.AI is a Bangalore-based startup creating AI agents that assist revenue teams in sectors like fintech, Insurtech, and banking. His vision centers on repetitive sales and onboarding tasks so that teams can focus on high-value interactions. Under his leadership, RevRag.AI launched the Sophie agent to boost customer activation and reduce funnel drop-offs. Without much ado, let me call Ashutosh on the stage so that he can present his solution. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Hey, I know a lot of noise there. Thank you so much for coming. This is my first time to be here. I'm really excited and a little nervous as well. But good to see good faces again in front. If people want to call me, they can call me Ashu. Myself, Ashutosh Prakash Singh. I'm founder and CEO at RevRag.AI. My background is I've been a product guy since all of my career, but now doing sales. So we'll quickly get started. What we are trying to build is in-app AI agents, right? Now, agents are everywhere. There is a lot of talk in the town that is happening that everything can be replaced with agents, right? So what the core thesis at RevRag is that today's apps will become tomorrow's AI agents, right? So, and how can that happen? So basically what RevRag is trying to do is provide you a set of SDKs to embed those agents inside your app and make your app more agentic. And it's a voice-first product that we have. So my team is also there. We have a booth, RevRag.AI. I'll get started now. So myself, Ashutosh, I was a founding member at Slintel, scaled it from 0 to 5 million, sold it to 6 cents, sold the same product from 0 to 70 million, doing good, then landed in RevRag. We are all three are childhood friends. Neeraj takes care of product, Pankaj takes care of AI, and we have recently acquired a company by the name Genstack.ai. So Mayan and Shivam are also here. We're backed by Powerhouse Ventures, a lot of folks from BFSI industry. So we are majorly focused on BFSI. Yeah. That said, we have folks who are guiding us as well, because as I said, I don't know sales, so I have to learn sales from these folks. So what is it all about, right? See, we know that financial products are tough to understand, right? For general audience per se. If I ask you today, which insurance do you want to buy? It is not on top of your head. Which motor insurance you want to buy? It's not on top of your head. Even let's say, which home loan you want to take? It's not on top of your head, right? It's a complex task to understand which product I want to buy. So there will be a lot of nuances, a lot of questions that comes into the customer's mind while they are getting onboarded or trying to buy some product, right? And as I said, financial products are complex. They have a long onboarding process. There is multiple forms that you need to fill, KYCs that you need to complete. You have to do account aggregator, upload your bank statements, and then even do mandates sometimes and do payments, right? So it's again a lot of drop-offs that happen. So is there a way that we can probably do something about it? Today what happens is everybody, whenever there is a drop-off, there is a contact center sitting there trying to call those customers But just imagine if 100 customers have dropped off, now you are trying to call them, only 30 to 40 customers you are able to talk to, and out of those 30 to 40 customers, you are only able to bring back 3 customers. And out of those 3, I don't know how many converted. Right? So, yeah, this looks good when it's a large number, but you're losing a lot of money there. Right? Is there a way we can do something about it? Yes. First of all, we can increase the connectivity. Second, we can make it scalable, increase coverage, reduce the vintage time of the calling, right? But can we be proactive? Can we guide the customer, identify the customer when they are struggling while filling those forms, while doing the KYC, while understanding the insurance, while comparing those two insurance, right? Multiple insurances, right? So that is where we came in and we thought like, why not do something about it, right? So we have in-app AI agents. As I said, today's app will become tomorrow's agents, right? So we have these in-app AI agents which are able to make your app agentic, help in filling forms, do generative UI to personalize offers, recommendations, take actions, all of that, making your experience agentic. And it will happen just by talking to these agents. Example would be, today I can't book an Uber by just talking to the app, right? But tomorrow I can, if they use RevRag. Probably they might, but I don't know. We are focused on BFSI. But for HDFC, for ICICI, and for other insurers, this is a quite possible scenario that you can do today, right? Then let's say even then the customer drops off because it's a customer, right? They can do anything. Then we have AI calling agent which can recover the customer, talk to that customer, understand, take feedback, and even schedule calls without any human intervention. Then, see, today we are liking that, okay, there will be AI calling. I want to shift everything to AI calling, right? I want to move all my contact centers to AI calling. But just imagine after a year or a 6-month timeline, everybody will start getting a lot of calls. Will you pick up those calls? The connectivity is going to drop off, guys. Even in AI calling. Today it is, with us, it is close to like a 60 to 65%, whereas human contactability is close to 30 to 40%, right? But that 60% is going to go down very soon. So is there a way? Yes, there is a way. Just imagine you have a high intent customer who has installed your app and you can call that customer through your app. Just a Uber call that we do to our cab drivers, right? So that is app calling agent. And then we have AI workflows to basically make it all sound good and collaborative, orchestrative, right? All of that. And then doing intelligence and speech analytics. Because see, we now have unlocked a very important layer, which is conversational AI. We have new data. Earlier, there was only clickstream data, meaning what the customer is clicking, what the customer is doing on the app, what the customer is talking on my contact center, but not on the app, right? So now we can do all of that in the app as well. So you can understand what your agents are doing, how much capable they are they adhering on the calls or not? All of that, right? You can train those agents, do reinforcement learning with that data, right? All of that. So let's look at the demo. This demo will help you understand what are the capabilities.
Hello, this is Riya from Acme Incorporated. I'm calling to let you know that most of your onboarding is complete. However, it seems you stopped at the bank details section. Would you like to continue now?
Hi, yes, I can continue now.
This is an AI column.
Open the Acme app on your device.
Sure, one moment. Okay, it's open now.
Thank you. On the bottom right of your screen, you'll see a small orb icon. Tap on it to open and click on Start Call. This will connect you with our onboarding specialist. They're available to guide you through the remaining steps, including the bank details section.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You can now continue with our onboarding specialist who will guide you through the final steps. Thank you.
Great. I will continue from there now. Thanks.
So we used to call it embedded agent, but now we call it in-app agent, right? So this is an in-app agent. It's an orb icon which is sitting inside your app, right? Guide the customer and so on and so forth. So we'll show how does it do it.
Your next step is the loan agreement. Please review your loan agreement shown here. Once you're done, click the checkbox below to agree to our terms of use and privacy policy.
Sure, give me a second. What's the meaning of processing fees here?
Processing fees are charges you pay for handling your loan application, like paperwork, approvals, and admin work.
I'm still confused. Can you explain it more?
Of course. Let's break it down step by step. Your loan amount is 1 lakh rupees. Processing fee rate is 2% and GST rate is 18%. Step 1. Calculate processing fee. The processing fee is 2% of your loan amount, that is 2,000 rupees. Step 2. Calculate GST. GST is 18% of your processing fee, which equals to 360 rupees. Total charges are the processing fee plus GST, which is 2,360 rupees.
So this is generative UI.
Thanks, Amita.
It generates on the fly and explains complex queries to the
In
users.
this step, you have to fill in your bank details. Let's start with selecting your bank name. Please choose your bank from the list. Great. You've selected ICICI Bank. Would you like to enter the rest of your bank details yourself? Or would you prefer to simply speak them out so I can fill them in for you automatically?
It'll be easier for me to just say the details. Please fill them in for me.
Perfect. Let's continue. Please tell me your bank account number.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Great. I've added your bank account number. Now let's move to the beneficiary's name.
The beneficiary's name will be John Smith.
All done. Now, could you share the IFSC code?
ICI 0002329.
Thanks for sharing that, but it seems like the IFSC code might be incomplete. In India, an IFSC code is always 11 characters long and should start with 4 alphabets representing the bank, followed by 7 numbers. The code you shared has only 3 letters at the beginning instead of 4. Could you please check and tell me the correct IFSC code?
Oh, you're right. I missed an alphabet. The correct code is IC 0002329.
Perfect. I've updated the code. Could you please check all the details once and let me know if you spot any issues? If everything looks good, you can move on to the next step by clicking on the continue button.
Yes, everything is fine. We can move ahead. Thanks for your help.
So this is not fiction. This is reality, and this is happening with a lot of folks that we work with. What we do is we help you with onboarding, customer support, pre-sales, post-sales, and reactivation of your customers, right? We do multi-agent orchestration, multi-modal, multi-channel, and even agent switch, right? We have 4 types of call transfer protocols for human agents. First is warm transfer, where an agent, a AI agent, can add a human agent into that call, right? There will be 3 people in that call, and AI agent will be able to give a warm intro to the manager. Second is cold transfer. Cold transfer is simple. What happens today, an AI agent will transfer the call to the human agent, and the users and the agents will be connected. One amazing thing that we have launched, and we are doing this for a lot of insurance agent companies, right, is user wants to connect with the insurance agent in their area. So it's called marketplace transfer, and user wants, whenever it asks the AI agent that I want to connect to the agent in my area, there will be parallel calls that will happen to all the agents in that area, and whoever picks up and accepts the call will be directly connected to the user, right? Then agent to agent transfer. As you're seeing auto language switch, this happens based on agent switch. Because see, today we have in India a lot of languages, right? And for voice models today, it is not a possibility that they can handle all the languages, right? And their voice changes. There is a lot of master prompts that you need to write in. So what we do is we switch the agent automatically by detecting the voice. Then we do all the integrations for you and basically take whichever voice that you want to use. We have those voice, right? And we can deploy it. This is how we embed. If you are having your app, then you'll be able to embed like this is your app. We will give you SDK. We'll give you observers so that you are able to remove the PII data as well. So you can tell the agent that what to watch and what not to watch as well, which is very important, right? And then embedded code, meaning which page you want this agent to work, right? And then we are able to stream data and understand, okay, where the user is clicking by clickstream and event stream data. What user is doing, we are able to watch it. Right, real-time context to APIs, agentic action intelligence as you saw, right, in the demo. And then tool calling, function calling. Tool calling, I'll give you very quick example is, customers ask that call me tomorrow 2 p.m., right? It will be automatically scheduled. It can be scheduled and passed to your CRM as well. So that is tool calling, right? And then generative UI. The whiteboard that you saw on the app, that is generative UI. It's on the fly UI generation that happens, right? And then you have our portal where you will be able to see what all agents that you have built and all the prompts and everything, orchestration, handling, deployment, maintenance, and then agent memory as well, which is very important because every customer has different threads as well. So if you are selling motor insurance, life insurance, health insurance, and to the same customer, there will be threads that will be getting created, right? And the agent will remember, the contextual memory remains there. So what was the conversation before, it will be there, right? So that is contextual memory, and then we can connect to any of your CRM. What we are trying to build is, see, very important factor that I want to highlight today is, you might already be seeing that there will be a time, and it is coming very near, and we want to lead that in BFSI sector, and we are already there. There will be AI companions, right, in your app, which will be there and talking to your customers. It is kind of the same thing that we have been seeing. It is relationship management. But if you think today, what is relationship management? Every 3 months I get a new call from HDFC, sir, I am your relationship manager. This is not relationship manager. This is management, no relationship. But we have to build those relationships, right? So now there is a time that an agent can have lot more context than a human. Understand lot more threads than a human. Can do lot of things that we as humans are limited to, right? We need to sleep as well. So yeah, so that's there. So we have engagement layer, intelligence layer, agentic action layer, right? That is the AI relationship management layer that we are trying to build here. We work with folks like RevRag.AI, Policy Bazaar, Paytm Insurance, PhonePe Insurance, Mahindra Finance, Kisht, Motilal, and a lot of other folks, right? These are, and we are a 7 to 8 months old company, lucky enough to be working with these folks and deploying on their apps, right? And looking forward to working with you folks as well. There is no, see, we all know, as I said, that agents will be there in our daily lives. and we need to adopt them very quickly. So there is a lot of movement, but you have to understand that how you can deploy and also see ROI. So please reach out to us. We are right there at RevRag.AI and would love to interact. If you have an app and you are figuring out how to basically deploy these agents on your app, on your call center, or your even with your relationship managers, right? We can do that. We can have a brainstorming session. This was me, Ashutosh. I have other demos as well, but I think I'm about time. I can take 1 or 2 questions as well if anybody has. Anyone has any questions? Was it not curious enough? Yeah, please, sir. Sir, I think he is giving you the mic. I'm sorry there.
For this, you can connect with our applications or softwares, or your software and applications are to be installed.
Great question, sir. So it's a 15 to 20 minute SDK integration that you can do with your app if you have a mobile app as well. And we do M web and D web as well. M for mobile web, D for desktop web as well. And you can deploy this agent on your web or app, anyone, right? So they will give you SDK, will give you APIs, will give you MCPs as well. So you can do all of that, and depending on how deep you want to go, you can deploy them, right? We'll work very closely with your engineering and product team to deploy this and train them and take them live.
So the data has to be integrated with your system?
Yes, sir. So about compliance, as it is going there, so we are very much compliant. We are SOC 2, ISO, AI and other stuff, and we are BYOK. So bring your own key. And we do on-prem deployments for banks majorly, right? So yeah, we have deployment strategies to take care of your data. And we have, if you, let's say, have a tie-up with an LLM already, if you are a bigger bank, right, we can plug in your LLM as well, right? So we can plug in any LLM, whether it's Gemini, whether it's OpenAI, any LLM. And we can even deploy our LLM, a small language model, so that we are able to take care of your queries, right? If it's a large system overall. But for smaller volumes, I would suggest go about SaaS and do BYOK, bring your own key. It is viable, it is very compliant. Likes of Mahindras are doing it, and yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone, any other question? Okay, I'll take any questions in my chaos. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you.